मारो इनको तो
在干嘛呢？
你知道了，是我们巴基斯坦把印度的飞机打上来了。
我看那个新闻了啊，那个印度往你们这里放了几颗炸弹，然后你们把他们飞机打下来了。
你知道了，是我们用的中国的武器打上来了。
哇塞，你让我老师问你一句话啊，如果说我们和印度打起来的话，你们会怎么办？
我们打他们。
好，老师在这里替中国的叔叔阿姨们谢谢你们啊！
哎，所以我们就感谢中国的，真的。
谢谢你中国人，
谢谢中国的叔叔阿姨。
啊，行，你们现在年纪还很小，现在主要任务是锻炼身体，你好好学习，以后长大的话要保卫你们国家，好不好？
好，
来，准备训练。1、2、1。
印度向我们巴基斯坦山地发射导弹，打我们就分配多地我们的战机坦克和星际装备全部启动。我们巴基斯坦已经记录6架印度战机，其中包括3架阵风、1架苏30和1架美国2机。但是你的6个飞机哪里去了？看不见了。मोदी तेरा 6 प्लेन जहाज किधर है? लेके आओ, हम इधर खड़ा है। अब पाकिस्तान में हम मरने से नहीं डरता। आओ मैदान लगाओ।
Brother, I wouldn't be celebrating. You just got 5 of your planes dropped in Indian airspace. Those Indian planes never came into Pakistan, so the Pakistani self-defense systems wouldn't have kicked in. They did it from within Indian airspace, and the Pakistanis still shot them down. They shot down 3 of your very best planes, 4 if you count the Sukhoi 30. That's how on earth did the Pakistanis do it? Brother, the implications are, if this was a larger war, the Pakistanis would end up dropping your entire fleet very, very quickly, would have air dominance, which would then increase the probability of them liberating Kashmir. I hope you understand the implications of what's happened right now, my brother. Don't be hyping up any wars. It's a bad idea. Glad to see the Pakistani side. We've not seen the war hysteria and hype and demand for blood like we have done on the Indian side. But yeah, the Pakistanis have to do something now, and I'm sure they will do. I hope you've murdered 29 innocent civilians, you know, and we won't be rejoicing the way you are when Pakistan retaliates, and hopefully if people don't get killed, hopefully. Anyway, let's see what happens now. But 5 of your planes, my brother, oof, game changer. They'll be celebrating in Beijing right now. That Chinese tech has come of age. Ranja Sabao. Hi, it doesn't really matter anymore. That Chinese tech is, or whoever's tech, whatever the Chinese have got, is now better than the Western equivalents. That's the main point here. For the last, what, ever since this technology started, they've had the advantage. Now it's advantage China. We've been saying this for a while. The Pakistani fighter pilots have experienced high-end Western tech and high-end Chinese tech. They say the Chinese tech is much better now. It's better. But yeah, and it's cheaper. And those Chinese can make it very quickly. They're very good at that kind of thing, apparently. But anyway, yeah. Ranja Sabao. They'll be celebrating in China today. They downed 5 jets, 3 Rafales, 1 Sukhoi 30, which are meant to be Indians' frontline fighters. They probably did it with ease, which is what we've been saying when you weigh up the technical ability of the actual, the technical specs of the missiles of PL-15. Anyway, horrible situation. Let's hope common sense prevails. Ranja Sabao. The JF-17 is a Pakistani and Chinese success story. It's done really well. China don't need JF-17, but many other nations who have it do. It's a cheap, effective way of getting those state-of-the-art Chinese missiles in the air and knocking down planes. Air-to-ground missions as well. It's a very good plane. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck. The British were worried about Argentina getting hold of the JF-17 because they knew it would be possible for the Chinese to humiliate them in the Falklands. And they were thankful when Argentina didn't get it in the end, or didn't order it. But yeah, the JF-17 uses a lot of the technology of the Chinese J-10 and a lot of the same missiles as well. Remember, the J-10 is the most mass-produced fighter in this day and age. There's a huge number of them. So they don't really need JF-17s. Plus, if you think about it, the size of China, JF-17 would be more suited to a country the size of Pakistan rather than China. Hope that helps. Aranja Sabal.
Come to the picture, come to the picture, come to the picture, big data. Come to the picture, come to the picture, come to the picture, big data. Come to the picture, come to the picture, come to the picture, big data. Come to the picture, come to the picture, come to the picture, big data. Come to the picture, come to the picture, come to the picture, big data. 有人拿飞机都被打掉了，一家都没回家，就这一圈都被花。我飞机还没出国就散家，雷达都是灰的，什么都看不清呀。金三三我上到处都在发，他们需要掉大牙，这次丢人丢大了。换飞机回家全部换新的，就没他们懂换，没他们都没事情啊，他们不会没的。Come to the future, come to the future, come to the future, pitara. Come to the future, come to the future, come to the future, tetiora.
All of it is fake news. This is part of Pakistan's psychological warfare. Their ministers are also part of this effort. They're going on foreign channels and they're all making false claims. Sometimes they say 5 Indian jets were shot down. Sometimes they say only 3 were shot down. But none of these claims make sense.
जिन्होंने इंडियन राफेल गिराए हैं वो फ्रेंच, हमारे जो थे वो J-10C थे.
Brought up the fact that India lost some fighter jets. So let's be quite clear about this. Pakistan claims it shot down 5 Indian Air Force jets and a drone, as I understand it. India says there's no evidence of that, no proof. So can you provide more detail? Hold on. Can you provide more detail? And is this the response that your army spokesman threatened, or is there further action to come? Let's start with this very specific allegation of 5 fighter jets shot down. Where's the evidence for that, sir?
It's all over the social media, on Indian social media, not on our social media. The debris of these jets fell into Indian occupied Kashmir, and it's all over Indian media today.
You're the defense minister.
Their media has,
the reason to talk to you today, sir, is not to talk about content all over social media. I'm sorry, it's not to talk about content all over social media. I'm asking you very specifically for the evidence, for the detail. For example, was any Chinese equipment used by Pakistan to down these Rafale jets, as I understand you are alleging them to be?
No Chinese equipment. We have Chinese planes, JF-17 and JF-10. They are Chinese planes, but they are being manufactured, assembled in Pakistan now. We have, very close to Islamabad, we have a facility over there where these planes are manufactured. And if India can buy planes from France and use them, we can also buy planes from China or Russia or United States or UK and use them. And let me say one thing. They have already admitted that the 3 planes were down.
Can I just repeat the question that I asked? I wasn't asking whether Chinese fighter jets were used. Was any Chinese equipment used by Pakistan to down these jets that you suggest were targeted?
Well, these planes were down with the dogfight. Missiles were fired by our planes and they were shot down.
That is the Pakistan Defense Minister speaking to me earlier. Is this situation
so terrible? My position is I get along with both. I know both very well, and I want to see them work it out. I want to see them stop. And hopefully they can stop now. They've gone tit for tat, so hopefully they can stop now. But I know both. We get along with both countries very well, good relationships with both, and I want to see it stop. And if I can do anything to help, I will I will be there.
因为这件事情真的，我觉得法国蛮丢脸的，而且那个飞机又不便宜，
对，印度可能也很生气。
对啊，所以我就说，这个确实没错了。那个实际的战事最能够检验哪个飞机好嘛？这个我说美国是还有那个巴基斯坦这边也有 F16，印度也有 F16，对。结果两边都没有上场，
要求不准起飞。
如果
美国要求不准起飞，
如果 F16上场也出事，那怎么办啊？那 F16在全世界卖了好几千架，
印度应该比较新一点因为他们更新嘛。
巴基斯坦比较旧，
对啊，巴基斯坦比较旧，
没有错。不过那个巴基斯坦也没有把枭龙飞上去了，也没有，
还没有飞上去。
但他还有别的飞机啦。
对，
可是我真的蛮意外，阵风这么弱了，说实在。弱到有点难以想象，就跌一架就算了，跌那么多架，
法国人会来告你，我的飞机很老人不行而已。
就跟那个胡塞武装可以打下那么多那个死神无人机一样，
笑话太多了，
这个就让人家难以理解了。而且现在既然胡塞武装可以美国双方宣布停战，我的天哪，我的天哪！